Hello, and welcome to the World of Ravinia podcast, where we follow the tale of college adventurers learning their trade in the classroom and real world at once. I am Dungeon Master Menvale. We join the party as they go to lay their traps and confront the owlbear threat that they had been dealing with. So now let us return to the world of Ravinia. Okay, everybody, welcome back. So, when last we left off, you guys had left the village of Watershine and traversed the southern forest towards the Wall Mountains in search of this pack of owl bears. I'm not sure what the correct verbiage would be for that. Uh, you split off into three groups. One with Bobby and Sven traveling northwest, and one with I believe it was Quark and Saul traveling a little bit north by northwest to cut around, and everyone else moving through the woods with the traps that Vincent made, getting ready to set them up. Uh, for where we're at, I'm going to need our front group, so Saul, Quark, Bobby, and Sven to make perception checks to see if you see anything. Okay. So Sven and Bobby venture off a little further out. Let me add. Okay. All right. And let me see where everyone else would be. Everybody else would be back with Big Jim, Roger, and the traps. Okay, if everybody wants to go from your sheets, you should be able to click the Find on Map, and it should load the map.
It's
Not
not
yet.
working for me.
Nothing's popping up.
Let me make sure the map is shared. Try again now. There we go. So I've dropped you whereabouts I think you would be on this map right now. All of you will be outside of the actual visible map. Quark and Sol, you're a little bit north of the map, and everyone else is to the right. I also dropped the 3 traps there, so I don't know how you guys are setting up your layout.
What direction would they be coming from?
So ping mode. Quark and Zin are up here if you scroll out a bit. Ben and Bobby are over this way. Everybody more or less here somewhere. I think the marching order and stuff.
Yeah, I think we only had 2 of the traps set up.
Oh, maybe that's why he thought there was only 2. Yeah, they wouldn't be more than the traps would be either just off the map with you, or at most somewhere in
Well,
this first.
there should have been one. I think the big one was deployed to the north, and the other one's to the west.
Okay.
And then the rest of the team was kind of spread out
Okay, yeah, it wouldn't be that far in, so let me drag this
to the
back a
south
bit.
and east of the trap.
Okay, you said the big one was somewhere north a bit?
Yeah, not too far from everybody.
Okay, maybe like about there. That's a junction, more or less.
Yeah.
And if this one got Yeah. Another junction, give or take. So the big one, the little one, and then I'll get rid of the other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. And the marching order for everybody. I figure it's Zin and Drakei and Big Jim would be up front, and the Roger, Gargan, and Vincent in the back. And I'm not sure where the owl would be in arrangement to everything.
Moment At the moment, I'm not able to control it. I was gonna have him with me because in case I need to do a touch spell.
Okay. All right.
So maybe he's on my shoulder. It's like, we could put him next to me, but he's
I'll
essentially
just
on
put
my
him
shoulder.
right next to you.
Yeah. And
So
yeah, I don't know if there's a way to make me move him, or I can just have you move him. It's not a big deal.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like where you guys would be, give or take. It would at least be getting close to the pass in. So maybe Jim moves up one, so it's easier for him and Drakei to cut in. Or would Jim be separate, going through the separate path, and those two together? That probably makes more sense.
Well, I guess Big Jim and whoever the other frontliner is would each be near one of the traps, ready to taunt the bears towards them. And
Well, you guys would
then,
have set up the traps to bait them and then moved
right.
back a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So Big Jim can't really stealthily do that, but Roger could. So if he set it and then...
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, let me grab Roger. I'm going to have him attempt to hide stealthily there. Let's see how this is going
And
to
then
work.
the others would be to the south and east supporting them.
Oh, that's not going to be good. Actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. So yeah, he'd be safely able to hide there more or less. Okay. So Vincent, where would you be? And Gargan compared to the frontliners there?
Probably would be like just pretty close, but between make something like that.
So that basically is the front line then.
Maybe give a little room, but maybe something
There.
like that.
Okay.
You don't want to go too far north.
Yeah.
I'll drop the owl with you. Well, from what you guys can see up ahead, there's two paths to cut into the woods. The one is a bigger one right here that can fit a few people across, and you set the big trap just north of that. The other one cuts down, but then opens into a bit of a clearing.
Right.
And your little trap.
Now we know the tracks that we're able to follow were moving northwest. So
Yeah, this had led you back a little further south. So you had gone north and following the tracks in the woods, they had tracked a little bit further back south. As we now dragged on, sorry, I forgot to advance the clock for this. For another... There we go. 45 minutes marching through the woods there, you guys. Got your traps set up. And bait it. Ben and Bobby had advanced further out before they hit thicker bush and had to track back down a bit, so they're just above the map at that side, whereas you and Soul Quark would be over this side. Not sure how close to the trap area you two would have gotten.
No, we'd be a fair ways out. I mean,
It has you would have to take a dash action to get to where the trap is from where you are.
right.
Okay. And Saul
And
would
Saul would
yeah,
be more south of where I am,
okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Who
like
would be
supporting me from behind.
so like there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So, what were our perceptions again? So Quark,
Yes.
all right. So Sven and Vincent, or sorry, not Vincent, Bobby. Bobby will fire off a whistle arrow from his location, basically signaling you guys that they spot something up this way. And Quark, you notice movement near the trap-ish, somewhere in the woods right there-ish. That's about as because you got this thick woods all through here. You can't really see as clearly as you would like.
Right. So I'm like, oh, crap, they're behind us.
No, that's the way you're moving.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought
Like
we
when
were
you
like,
follow the tracks, let me get a drawing pen. The tracks started to lead back south, so you had
okay,
followed them back from the woods. And basically, too far, too far, too far. The wall mountain would now be like there. So you're looking at you're about 60 something feet from hitting the wall mountains to the south.
okay. So if the whistle's off to the west and the movement that I see is off to the south, I'm going to, let's see, move about there.
Okay. Give me one more perception check with advantage. And you're going to need a 16 plus this time. Okay. So you spot an owlbear in that chunk of bush
Okay.
through your basically minimal line of sight through.
Well, I mean,
And they
owlbears are
signaled
pretty
that
big.
they spotted something else near the edge of the map to the left.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Trying to figure out how far more south I can go here.
Let's see here. From there, it looked like you moved about 25 feet. So
Yeah. So I have another 10
You'd
feet
ha-
to move for
well,
a
this isn't in
single.
combat, so you only get a single action.
Right. Okay. So I can move a
So you
total
have
of 35.
35. Couldn't remember if it was 35 or 40. So you'd have another 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that 5 or 10?
That was
I did one
yeah.
diagonal.
I'll say it's 5.
Okay, I'll end it
Clearly,
there.
this tree would round out a bit. This pocket of forest rounds out. This hits a little one. Just rounding out the sections of forest here that would not be passable. Or at least not easily visible, I guess I should say.
And as I'm moving, I'm kind of motioning Saul to stay east of me.
Soul would follow that. We're north, right? So east would
Yeah.
be to the right. Okay, yeah.
Down and to the right, basically. Because I'm starting to track back south, and I just want you to stay east of me. Let me know if my microphone gets scratchy, because my cord keeps flopping around.
Oh no, I can hear you. I'm just coloring in the woods a bit so they actually show up. And erase the part that's, for some reason, went under Saul. And there would be a tiny gap to get through there. Okay. So okay. At this point, considering you can see the enemies, I'm gonna have you guys start initiative just so that I can understand a reaction order. So that's initiative to you guys. And Gargan, what did you get? 19. Okay, so the owl goes on at 19 as well. All right, so
That's all we need yours to.
Oh, sorry. I got a little distracted. What's the intelligence roll?
Initiative.
yeah,
Initiative roll,
from
sorry.
you. And I guess I'll need perception from Big Jim and Roger to see if they see that one. He needs a 16. Big Jim's blind as a bat. And poor Roger, who's... Oh god, why is Roger out there? Oh. Oh god, and he has horrible perception. Oh, that's not good. Okay. So where did he go?
So we can see it. Does it sense us, or does it look like it senses us?
One sec, I gotta. It keeps assigning Roger as a enemy.
Foreshadowing.
So
No, just whenever I added him to the sheet, it just kept saying that adding him as a. There we go.
so Quark, do you have a sense if you sort of try to lure it towards you, and then once it moves north a little bit, we try to lure it to us? You think we might be able to get it to find that trap?
Actually, assuming it doesn't move too far towards you guys, as soon as I get my next turn, I'm going to put myself, or I'm going to put the trap between me and it, and try to taunt it towards me.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot they roll with advantage for perception. Okay. All right, I need to figure out who's the closest here. So from anyway, pen to figure this. 10, 20. Nope, nope.
That appears to be Enrique.
20, 30, 35, and 10, 20, 30, 45. Okay. So, nope, it's Roger. But the wind was blowing back towards them, so.
Oh, I didn't see him down there.
Okay. Okay, let me erase these to get out of the way because that's not anything that's in the way. All right. So Saul, you are first to react. I need you to make a perception check. You're going to need from there, with the roundabout telling you, you're gonna need an 18 or higher.
Okay. That's not it. Damn.
So no, you don't necessarily see it, but you are told that somewhere beyond this wooded patch, they've spotted an owlbear. Are you gonna move in a bit, or?
Remind me again. This I'm pretty much the party's dedicated range, right?
One of them, yeah.
I think.
Gargan's range, Vincent, I believe, has range. You have range.
Yeah.
And Bobby has range.
Well, I don't count Bobby as
Yeah,
part of
Saul,
the
you can do
party,
both
so.
range and melee DPS.
Reason I said I'm trying to get in Soul's mindset, but like at this point, I don't think I've used close combat very often in this campaign. And that's like a character habit at this point. So I'll probably stick with range. As
You know
for
that
what?
from where you are, it's probably somewhere between 60 and 100 feet from you right now, based on where they were telling you, even if you can't see it.
And I did use hand signs for you to start moving south, but stay east of me.
If I were to climb a tree, would I get enough of a vantage point that I might get clear line of sight?
There's a chance, but there is a lot of trees in the way that you could also not be able to see through if you're higher up.
Yeah, the canopy could blind you.
Okay. If I got, say, to this point, hold on. How do I ping again?
I'll grab the pings, like here or in this big tree at itself, or
Hold on.
or moving up to the single on its own there.
Oh, there it is. There's the ping mode there. If in this area generally.
So you'd have to get past Quark. Let me see here.
No, I'm talking theoretically, but if I were, because like for all that my character knows, it's in generally this area.
Yeah.
And she doesn't actually see it. So like
So
theoretically, if I were to get to this point,
that's 40
would I be able to see
feet
it?
basically to get there at least. And you have 30 feet of movement. Plus, if you wanted to use your action to try and climb a tree, or if you were just taking a move and then a dash, you would have. I'm trying to remember. Do bards get the dash action as a bonus or not? I don't think so.
I know I'm probably not gonna get here. The reason I'm asking is because like I wanted to know if from there I would be able to have clear sight of the owlbear.
Most likely, but again, to move there this turn, it would take a double move.
Oh no, that's not it. So like Soul, since she doesn't actually know where it is, she would not make a mad dash towards that area.
Yeah.
That would not make sense.
Basically 10, 20. You could get maybe here with your 30 feet of movement.
The thing is, like,
that way, it'd be 10, 15, 25, or 30 to get right there.
So, like,
So
one thing
basically,
I'm
you could get
keeping
to
in mind
either
as
side
well.
of this tree, but not right into the middle open area that you were looking for.
The reason why I'm asking is because, like, Quark also said to keep to the left side of things, so I'm thinking I would actually go somewhere around here.
Well, this is his left, so technically the right side of the map.
Well, yeah, but like,
Yeah. That's kind of where I was
Sorry,
going.
I got my lefts and rights mixed up. I'm looking at the map, so I'm thinking right
Yeah, he was
side.
confusing me too when he said it. I realized, oh, because he's moving south, you'd be to the left of his, like the way he's facing.
Yeah, so like this point
Yeah,
would
you
be
could get down
roughly
there in a single movement.
okay. And just so I'm aware, this whole thing is like blocking line of sight, right?
This is all trees. You should, when you're looking through, line of sight is on, right? Like you can
Uh,
see partially through some stuff.
Nope, that's not how my map is working. Like the whole map is visible to me. You know how like when there are when we have lights like the campfire and then we have certain
Yeah.
areas illuminated or whatever, that's not how my map is right now.
All right, 1 second here.
That's why I'm asking all these line of sight questions because I'm actually not sure.
Okay, that should help a bit. Did that do anything?
Not for me. Maybe I'll open and reopen the map. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I see a shadow of the trees, but like I don't see. It's the same as before.
Is it the lighting setting?
Yeah,
Because it's gray. It's
because technically it's still daytime, so I think that's part of the issue. It's not responding
Oh,
like from torchlight.
oh, that makes sense. If it's daylight,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
it might be that. Um,
Did you push play mode?
Yeah.
let's see. Since I'm not sure where the owlbear is, the actions that my character would take. Since at this point, I probably would just give Quark a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Hold on, I just need to. Can I still drop it on character? There's Quark. There we go. Yeah, it works.
Just want to make sure it went on the right person. Yep. Okay. All right, and that's your turn. Then would be the next to act. And there should need a 14 to be able to see it. Not quite making it out. Great. So yeah, I guess all she can really do is move forward a bit and cut towards the trap to try and bait something towards it more with an extra scent. Okay, that'd be about it. Bobby. Oh, Bobby. You're going to need to make a morale check to see if you even stick around. 12? That sounds about right. La, la, 60 feet. Bobby basically just sees bad things and starts running the other way. As he is now frightened. All right, Gargan, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to perform a ready in action, and
Okay.
the trigger will be when the owlbear completes its turn. And what I'll do is my movement rate if I decide to use it.
Okay. So what is the action you're holding for? If
My movement rate, and the trigger will be the end of the owlbear's turn.
Okay, so basically, if you see it move.
Yeah. See it or sense it. Sense it ran. My hope is, I don't know which way it's going yet, and I want to react sort of more specifically when I have a sense of what it's doing.
Okay.
Obviously, it'd be nice if it got into a trap, that sort of thing. So, yeah. So I'm gonna just ready my movement rate.
All right. That will. Is the owl doing anything? Gargan?
Sorry about that. He's gonna stay in contact with me.
He's going to stay right with you. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm planning on a touch base spell once things get going.
Okay. Well. Here's where the bad news starts. On their turn, the two owlbears that were hiding in the woods now take action. Their movement speed 40. Okay. Oh, okay. They're going to fall just short of being able to get to Roger. But the first one will get to the first trap. Okay. What is the stupid DC we set for that trap? Vincent,
I do not know.
I was going to say, I think you have the item in your inventory. That's why.
Oh, let me see.
So there's the hunting trap large. Oh, we only had the large there. Okay. Okay, so
They
there's
still
the
haven't
large.
fixed this.
Did we add it to the party sheet maybe?
I looked
The
on
other
the. I didn't.
ones?
I didn't see them on the party sheet. But
Item.
oh, I have three. It says I have three large. I think we did. I think we just because it says I have three large hunting traps. And I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it was.
Oh yeah, you did manage to create 3 that were large because you were able to reuse
Yeah.
the other tent. Okay. So one sec. Let me. So this one would be then. Okay, and then there would be one more. So where would the other trap have been?
I would have set them up to kind of protect all the flanks, one in the front and then.
Well,
Like one set up to protect the
basically,
flank?
yeah, we had 3, but we only set up 2. That much I do remember.
Okay. I thought he said the other one was getting set up to like protect the flank in case anything got
Yeah.
behind you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's where they are. All right, good. Well, wrong button.
And it's DC 14 deck save.
Yeah, I just got it open. DC 14 decks. Oish. Okay, it's caught in the trap.
Woot!
So the one that came out of the bushes hiding, charges up, gets distracted by the pile of meat, steps on the trap, and what's he going to take? 2d4 piercing. And cannot move. Okay. Five. And it would have to use a DC 15 strength check as its action to try and get out of this trap. Okay. So that one's stuck. The one that was with it goes. We're up to Sven. What is Sven's movement? He's only got 30. Does he have any range? Ugh, ugh, ugh. Well, he's going to do what he can. 15, 20, 25, 30 would get him there. Oh. So he throws one and misses, because it would have still missed that as well. He throws his other dagger.
Is Sven's armor class better than the owlbear's?
It might be.
Because it looked like. Oh, you
He
already
rolled
made
a
up for
9. He rolled a
Yeah,
9,
yeah.
so
it.
that
Didn't
wasn't
matter.
hitting anything.
Okay.
That will hit, though. And since he goes on initiative first, it will also take the sneak attack damage. So all right, let me delete that, and then I can add this right. So he chucked 2 of his extra daggers. One flies off into the woods. The other one makes contact, and yeah, that's going to definitely get its attention. Where did he move? Yeah, and he will use his bonus action to attempt to hide. Hey. Think that's about as good as it's going to get. Next up, no one will need perception checks for this. You hear a loud roar from the southwest. That bellows out across the woods.
Awesome.
Quark, you're up.
Moving there, that's a single move. I am going to let out the most guttural, otherworldly howl I can, and I'm going to toss a dart at the closest owlbear.
What's the range of a dart? 20 feet or disadvantage at 60.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's definitely going to be long range and through trees. So disadvantage and -2 to the roll.
You can do this.
If you had rolled the other way, you would have only had disadvantage.
What do you mean?
Like if you had gone to the left instead of the right, because you would have just basically been able to peek around the trees, but still been probably beyond the 20 feet.
Right, but I also want it, if successful, to charge me and
Trying
then
to leave it
engage the
there?
other trap.
Yeah. Okay. Make your roll.
Trying to. I'm trying to target the owlbear.
Oh. Do it on the combat tracker. It should be visible there. They are not, for some reason, letting me anyone target on the thing. That would be number 3. He should be labeled 3W because he started the most west.
I think you have them hidden on the combat tracker.
Yeah,
That's
you
Oh,
have
sorry.
them hidden on the tracker.
That's why we can't.
Oh,
Look at
sorry.
him.
He's number 4, and I will make him unhidden. And same thing with the... There we go. The 2 that were together and went. So he should be that'll be number 4E down at the bottom. He got a 6. Actually, I'll make him a 5 just so it's not the exact same as in Drakei.
Still can't see it.
They popped in there for a second.
Oh, Quark, what did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Now you should be able to take your turn. Oh, I guess you can use your bardic as well if you want it.
I was planning on it.
All right, so yeah, make your roll. You're going to look the target owlbear 4E at the bottom of the combat tracker.
Yeah, I'm not.
They're still hidden on the combat tracker.
Yeah.
What?
Do you want to just drag their icons from the combat tracker to the map and erase the old ones and like replace them and see if it
Well,
works?
Yeah.
The
One sec.
it's
And this way you could keep it invisible, but then we could still work with them. Yeah, that should work.
That
Yeah,
one's
I
there
think
now.
you could directly target, I think.
Yeah, let me do this with the rest of them. Wait. Wait.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think I can target it now.
Oh, that is right. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to. A 10.
And then the bardic inspiration.
So a 12. Let me see what their AC was. A 12 will miss. So you try and aim through, and it sort of gets stuck into a tree.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to.
Which is also why I did the howl.
Yep. I'm just going to add the other ones from this thing now. So this one's stuck in the trap, and this one landed right, yeah, there. All right. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Quark, or is that it?
Nope, I'm gonna basically just steady myself for its charge.
Okay. Next up, Big Jim. Tell me you have a decent speed. Please tell me you do. Yeah, 30 feet. Okay. 10, 15, 20. Okay, he can get there. Yeah, he'll have to double move. He just wants to cut off and put a body between Roger and them. Up next. Well, it was nice knowing Sven.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to work out too well.
He didn't successfully hide?
This up to the edge. All right. Oh, no wonder I was looking at the wrong spot from. Okay, the beak is definitely a hit. And the claw's a hit. Well, that's good. Ah. So yeah, you watch as the beak, well, I guess nobody can really see it, but a beak bites down onto Sven and he's hurt, and then he gets sort of batted into the tree by it. But he's still pretty good and on his feet. Okay. Next up, Vincent, you're up.
Am I able to see the owlbear that's in the trap from here?
In the trap? How far did you move to get there?
25 feet.
Make a perception check, DC 12, I'd say. Because it's sort of tucked in behind a tree on both sides from you.
I'll just use my connection to hide here.
Okay. Okay. All right. And what's the speed? 30. Okay. So, from the far edge of the map, you hear a rumbling and breaking of branches, but don't quite see anything. Roger's up. He'll take a 5-foot just to put a square between him and Big Jim, and he will hit with his crossbow. Plucking it in the upper body, and is that really all he can do? That is really all he can do. He will continue his movement and back away a bit, so he has somewhere to sit and reload. And Drakei. What does he have for actions? So that would have range. All right. So he will move up just onto the map. If I got him in a square, yes. From there, he can see one. I will have him attempt a perception check to see if he can see the one that you were trying to taunt. Perception is not great, though. He needs a 13. Okay. Got some good news. He casts Guiding Bolt and will hit that one. For 16 damage. Have advantage. Is this a bonus action spell? Or, well, it wouldn't matter because it's not a cantrip. Bonus? Not a bonus. Okay. Yeah, that's about all you can do. Okay. Now this one goes. So does it move towards Quark or does it try and figure out what just blasted it? Quark, since you didn't hit it, I'm going to say on a 1 or a 2, it still follows through and going to you. On a 4, 5, or 6, 3, 4, 5, or 6, it's going to go after. Okay, it's going to follow through and keep moving towards where Quark was. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. What's the speed? Is it 30 or 40? It is 40. Okay. Yep, so it spots you and it gets to there. It will have to pass a 12 dex saving throw against the other trap. And it just sort of shrugs off the trap.
No.
So this one is effectively now useless, triggered, and just moving it out of the way so it's not in the way on the map. But that's its turn.
Okay. So that'll trigger my movement.
That triggers your movement.
And I'm gonna go like there with the owl. The owl will come with me.
Yeah, I'm moving him over to you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Not a bad opening round. Top of the order, Saul. Yes, you can see the one before you ask. Yes, you can definitely see the one that's behind that tree. Its body is definitely wider than the actual base of the tree would be.
Okay. Would I be able to shoot it from here, or would I need to like move
Shoot it with what?
with my bow? Obviously.
Oh yeah, it's what's the range on a bow? It's like 120 or something.
No, it's because the tree is like right.
Providing cover.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Do I have?
Might have to 5 foot down, maybe.
I mean, I could try to move here-ish is the thing, but I just want to know if I have, if I can like shoot it from there, or if that thing gives cover.
It would get cover, but it would only be a +2 to its AC.
I mean, I still have my movement, so I could like, if I moved here, would I have full sight?
If you move where?
Here.
Honestly, if you move 2 squares down, you would it would lose cover.
Here?
Yeah.
Is that too close though?
There's no limit on the reduced range unless you're like at a 5-foot range. Then something can take an attack of opportunity, and you have disadvantage on the attack with a ranged weapon.
Oh, okay. Then I wouldn't mind moving down here.
Okay.
And it would
So,
give me clear sight to this thing, right?
Yeah, I'd say you'd have clear sight. The tree's main body is not that whole space. It's basically the foliage above it is part of that.
Okay. Let's see here. Then let's see. Bardic Inspiration is also a bonus action. Quark, did you use yours? I can't. Hold on, me.
I did, yeah.
He did, yeah.
And no one needs any healing yet, right? I mean, needs, not that no one got hurt.
Let me see. I think Sven's the only one that got hit.
I was going to say, yeah, Sven on the other side of the map, but
Yeah, Sven, who's 130 feet away from you, is the only one that got hit. So,
And also, like, look, Soul's not completely heartless, but she doesn't really care that much for strangers on the front hand, offhand. So even if he was like within range or whatever, she probably wouldn't heal him immediately.
okay.
Um,
And
so
he's still in decent shape.
I would go. Let's see here. I would hit. Wait, hold on. I forgot which one was. No, I don't need the short bow. I'll use my longbow to attack that owlbear. Hold on. That's the wrong dice. Wait, why is that 2?
Did you have advantage triggered?
It was guiding
did.
light. Was that the guiding light? No.
Oh, yeah, guiding bolt. So
Guiding light.
the next attack made against it had advantage.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right.
So that will hit, and the difference is that it would have missed actually with the the lower roll.
I mean, who knows? Maybe my higher roll was the first one, but whatever. It's still a good thing. Um, let's see here. The damage dice.
Oh yeah,
And I would
catch it in the shoulder and it lets out a bellow.
Oh, that's great. I would also give another bardic inspiration to Quark since he used
Okay.
it. I don't have to drop it again, do I? Since he already has it on him.
You do because it's gone from his sheet. It should be at least
Ah.
because he used the effect once. Oh no, it's still there.
Still there?
Okay.
So I don't. Okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I didn't know how to physically use it.
Oh,
Like
I think you literally
roll the
just
dice with. Because technically, the bardic inspiration is when I choose to use it, but
yeah,
does it appear on my sheet somewhere?
it's in the combat tracker.
Right. Yeah, I see it in the combat tracker, but is
I
it
don't
something
think
that I
it
can?
goes on the sheet anywhere.
Okay, so it's not something I can click on to like roll a bardic inspiration die.
No.
Okay.
No, I'd have to create those as 3 separate things, and they all. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one of those weird ones.
Too much of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we just have to get rid of the effect manually.
Yeah, so after you use it next time, just let me know and I'll remove it from your effects. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Saul?
That's movement, bardic, and action. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Zin. Ooh, Zin. Yeah. She would go up and move the 10 feet up and make her attack. Oh, wait, I gotta check. When is this? Yeah, when she hits, she can apply this to then add the damage. Okay. So she'll go to make her attack first. I gotta figure out what weapons did she actually bring. All right, so yeah, it'd be the Warhammer. She had okay. So she makes her attack. That did not go well. No cantrips. Does anything she have a bonus action? No, 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 no. Okay. So yeah, she missed and dang. Okay. That's the end of her turn. Next. Bobby. Okay. Needs a 10. Yay, his morale has returned and he will Return from where the coward ran away to. And that's the end of his turn. Gargan.
Okay. I'm going to use a bonus action, cast Dragon's Breath on the owl, and
Okay.
then we'll use acid today.
Okay.
And here. And then I will use a cantrip. Let's see, Firebolt on owlbear 4E.
Is Firebolt a bonus? It's
No,
Firebolt's not a bonus
Firebolt's
action.
yeah, so it's a cantrip that I'm allowed to use as an action. If I use a bonus action, that's a spell.
No. If the spell is a bonus action.
So the bonus action was Dragon's Breath.
Oh,
And
Dragon's
then the
Breath is a
only
bonus action spell. Okay,
and then
I
my
thought it was an action. Okay.
No, so you're cool with it.
Never mind. I was
Okay. Sweet. And then the owl will position himself to not hurt Zin, and also will also then move out of the way, ultimately to not be in range of the owlbear. And I don't think I have to draw the cone for this, but it's going to basically breathe
Yeah,
acid.
because if he moves like, one second, if he moves to like there, because he can stay 20 feet up, right?
Yeah, and
So
also
one
if
second,
you
20,
even
so
if you have
20 feet up, but then that's 20 feet of movement, and then
well, it wouldn't be 20 feet up until it actually breathes, but in total it will be.
well, no, but if he's moves
So
up,
in other words,
bear
he'll
would get
breathe.
an attack of the owlbear would get an attack of opportunity if it went right up to it and then flew straight up.
So a couple of issues with that. One is the cone is 15 feet, is a 15-foot cone, so he could breathe it while out of range. But also, even if he had to touch the owlbear, the owl has a defense that allows it to get out of without an opportunity attack. But in this case, he's not even touching him. I forgot what the name of it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I just was
called.
trying to make sure how much of the risk of trees getting splashed with this was at risk. But yeah, he could move there then and make his attack and then fly
And still stay out of reach.
which way from there after it makes the attack.
Just maybe even where it is, just sort of out of its range.
Okay. Yep, just flies up
Yeah,
higher in the tree. Okay.
it's called flyby, but that's only if he was even touching it, but it's not. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the owlbear. It fails, awesome, and it's gonna be acid. And that's the end of our turn.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, that was weak damage. All right. So yeah, it's the end of you and the owl. Next, the one stuck in the trap. Oh god, what is the stupid DC?
15
15 strength check. Okay.
strength.
So yeah, it got pissed off and just shreds this trap to pieces.
My trap.
All right, so that trap's gone. He's free. That was his action, so he still has his movement. So 5, 10. One, 2, he charges up towards where Andrakii is. 3, 4, he heads straight towards Roger. And 5, 6, he cuts around the tree to join his companion and circling on Big Jim. Apparently, the blinding flash of light on its friend was enough to get his attention on you, so he's coming for you now, Andrakii. 1, 2. That would be as far as he can get. Okay. Next up. Steps forward and... Oh, this is going to hurt on Big Jim.
Yowp.
Yeah, the beak will hit. And gets so distracted while trying to chew on Jim. That he misses with the claw. Okay. Then. Oh, God. All right, so... Misses with his first swing with his dagger and hits with the second. Sticking it for 7 and yeah, he's going to risk the chance of the attack of opportunity from yeah, because he couldn't have attacked and then disengaged. So we'll just take a nip at him. And that'll hit. For minimal damage, just a little nip off the shoulder. And he will get the opposite side of the tree and hide. Oh, wait. What was his AC? Never mind. I forgot about one thing he can do. He actually will parry that attack before running and does not take the damage. Okay. And hides very poorly as he's dripping blood. Okay, great. Oh, and now for you guys to find out what all the noise was. What's the movement? "50 feet. Okay. So, those of you on the north of the map won't see this, but Vincent, I'd say from your angle you'd be close enough that you'd see this, and Drakei from his angle would. Gargan, please look to the south of the map.
I see it.
You see Mama Bear come charging. All 18 foot tall of her.
Yes. Is this my trigger for urgent death, dying hell now?
Unfortunately, you did not declare that action.
But this would be that. This would be that. This would be that sort of time, correct?
Potentially, yes.
Uh,
Now, which one of these two is more wounded? To what, S and N? Okay.
In the meantime, Gargan soils his loincloth.
They've both just been nicked. A 1-2, she cuts off northeast. 4, 5, or 6, she continues on straight. Another 20. This cuts around. And
Bye,
with
Jim.
50 feet of movement, we'll have Big Jim flanked now. But that's a double move, and it is Quark's turn.
Okay, 2 questions. Am I within reach of the owlbear? I mean, right now, physically just standing here, can it swipe at me if I were to move backwards?
No, it's it only has a 5-foot reach, this one, and you are 10 feet away.
Okay. So I can move a total of 35, even if the movement is backwards and then I charge forward? Basically, I need to put 20 feet of distance between me and the owlbear so I can pounce on it.
Does it declare that it has to be in a straight line? For pounce?
Yes.
Okay, so to get to 20 feet straight movement, you'd have to be moving from beyond there. So you'd have to go back 5, 15, 20.
Oh, I was thinking about to that crack between the 2 trees there.
Yeah. Which, because you'd have to cut for a, is that it here? 5, diagonal that makes 15, and then going forward it would be 5,
If
20.
I drop down on all fours, I can add 5 feet to my movement.
You would just be able to do it.
Okay. That's
to
what I do.
basically get to right there, and then spring back and charge to right beside Zin.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Using the bardic inspiration too. So 24.
Oh, that'll hit. This one is now looking moderately wounded. I'm trying to remember, does pounce cause any additional effects? No, but it does count as your bonus action and your action, both
Correct.
getting used.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do.
Okay. Big Jim. Oh god, Big Jim. uh Yeah, all he can do is disengage and then back up 30 feet. 5, 15, 20, 30 feet. He is not dumb enough to stick in that. Oh, it's the one back with Sven. Okay. And with a full turn, it would only be able to get there. Okay. So it tries to circle around the trees to get to him, and that's its turn. Vincent, you're up.
I'm gonna go north here and get away from that thing.
Where are you going?
To here. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide behind Gargun and then do a sneak attack on the owlbear that they're all fighting up here.
Okay. At the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the sneak attack here.
Okay, so you did your move, you did your bonus, and now you're going to use.
I'm gonna
Yeah, and that would qualify for sneak attack.
okay.
One sec. One turn. Okay.
Oh, clear the bardic inspiration from me.
Okay, that's my turn.
Is that the end of your turn then, Vincent? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and a double move. Okay. Roger's up. Yeah, he's just gonna back up 30 feet and finish reloading his crossbow. And Drakey eyes up. Okay. Right. He's gonna summon his spiritual weapon. That's just a bonus action, so it'll be ready for him next time, and he will. Right, I need to sit him somewhere I can actually see this. Oh, why is it not snapping to the grid where it's supposed to? Okay. There we go.
Looks like I missed
All
something.
right, so he can then make an attack.
Is that S on the map where Enrique soiled himself?
Is what?
I see an S on the map that I didn't see a minute ago.
Nope, that's his spiritual weapon. I don't, for some reason, have any good, like, ghostly weapons to
Yep,
attach.
no worries.
So he will make his swing
I
his
just
mace,
stepped away to use the litter box.
and he will miss. Okay. You both hit this one up pretty good, eh? But you, actually, I don't know that Zen did that much, so it's definitely going to attack you, Quark.
Okay.
One with the beak and one with the claws.
Oh crap.
So it misses trying to bite you, trying to get through the trees, but
Oh.
yeah, it gets a good swat at you. definitely come close to knocking the wind out of you, and handing you 1 level of exhaustion. I think that's the end of its turn, though. No, yeah. Back to top of the order, Saul. Saul?
I'm thinking. Sorry. Quark is almost halfway there, right?
He
Halfway to
is
death.
more than. Yeah, you just watched him basically get a large paw swat through him, and he definitely is beat up.
He's
Okay.
missing some fur.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna use my bonus first then to healing word on him. Let's see. I'll use a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm give me a second to figure out how the spells buttons work now. Oh, here we go. There we go. Wait. No. 1d4 for each slot level buffer, so I get this. And that Quark, right? That's
Yep.
like bare minimum, but okay. Then I'm gonna use
Worked as intended.
yeah, but then I'm gonna use my longbow on this guy. Take maybe if I hurt him enough.
That'll hit.
Okay. Did I kill it?
Yep.
Well done.
So
Nice.
yeah, that was basically its last gas effort. I knew that thing was about to die, and yeah, you might not have done a lot of damage, but that arrow just caught him through the eye and finished him off. So
Okay, that's lucky. And I have my movement, but I don't really. Do I need uh? Shoot. I'm trying to figure out which area needs. Is this enemy in sight, or like?
I'd say for you definitely heard this thing approaching. So I'd say to see through the trees, considering its size, and you saw a bunch of people heard and saw a bunch of people running as well, you would need a. That's why that didn't work. Okay. You would need to make a DC 13 perception check to see it.
Okay. No, I have no clue. I got no
You
clue.
just see some trees. You see some
That's I
trees. You
got.
heard some people screaming. You saw people run, but
There's too much chaos in the middle
there's
of
a
this
lot
right
of
now.
trees.
There's too much chaos. Do I know what's going on here?
No,
No. Okay.
you know that you've heard still the commotion of combat, so you know Sven's still over there doing something, and you know
Do
he said
I
there was an owlbear there, but
do I know if
and you know
anyone
he's
else is
got
there?
Bobby. Bobby's there too. Although at the start of the battle you heard Sven scream out, "You Cowardice motherfucker.
Does it sound like they have things under control over here?
I mean, you haven't heard him necessarily calling for help.
Soul probably would have moved then. She doesn't think there's anything urgent going on here, and she doesn't think there's anything urgent going on here, but she does know that, like, of where she is, she's probably one of the furthest from both sides, but also, like, the closest to
But
both
you
sides. So
can
she's
see this one.
yeah, but, like, from her position, um, she's more thinking that so there's one here, but she's also
Yeah.
know that there's something in this general area.
Yeah.
So she is thinking, there are two different sites. One is invisible site that she can keep an eye on and maybe take a shot at if like necessary. The other one she
Oh,
doesn't have
true.
any eyes on, but she can still hear from the area, and she probably thinks that from here she should hold back for backup in case they screw up and need more help. And because like, so she's basically keeping an ear out to make
Just
sure
listening.
nothing
Okay.
screws up here. So she wouldn't move.
All right.
Yeah, alright, that's my turn.
Zin's up. Okay. She can move what? It is 30, right? She can at least move 30. 30, yes. Okay. 15, 20, 30. Okay. It charges up and okay. What's the duration? It's concentration, but that's a bonus action, so all right. So which one is she gonna do? Yep. She is going to play a wraithful. That's a hit. So she will also spend one spell slot and apply Divine Smite as well. Let's see if she can get anything out of it. Okay, so yeah, she draws back the Warhammer and smashes this thing, unleashing a force of divine energy along with it, What is the DC? Oh, there's one thing that she actually. Right, wisdom save. That's a fail. So it gains the frightened condition. Go away. Right. That's it for her turn. Bobby finally gets to be involved in the combat. Oh. One arrow hits. One misses. He immediately moves back around the tree. Two quick shots, one hits, one miss, and we go to Gargan.
All right. Let's see. The owl's he has a movement of 60. It's gonna get sort of the maximum distance from the owl bear, fire off the acid, and then use whatever's left of his movement rate to get high enough to be out of harm's way, even from the big thing. And
Okay, so it's 40 to get up to there.
but he's got
What's
15.
the? And that's
He's got
he was
15
already
foot of
he was already 25 feet up in the air. So
so he was
what's
already
the
up
range
there.
on what's
Yeah.
the range on the breath?
It's a 15-foot cone.
15?
Yeah, 1-5 cone. So I figured just put him on the periphery of that, just enough to get the
So
owl bear.
yeah, if he he'd be able to get to there and be out of its reach and not hit them.
Okay.
And then the owl barfs on the owl bear.
So
Or not.
what was that?
I said, and then the owl barfs on the owl bear.
Owl bars, exactly. The owl bars on the owl bear. Hopefully we roll a little better than last time. I don't think I could roll worse. Yes, well,
I'm trying to figure out
yes.
what the DC was.
Of what?
Because it said the save. Oh, save failed. Okay. For a second, I thought it was saying the save went through.
And once again, rolled pathetically, but did the best we could.
This one is certainly looking beat up.
And now the owl bear will just be whatever movement left it has, get high enough that it can't get hit by owl bear mother.
So it would have to get over 25 feet up.
I think it could do that.
Well, it came from where? Here? 10,
Not
20,
immediately.
30,
I think it's
40
got
to
a
get
6
there.
thing. So
40
this
to
is
get there. It had to go down 10
5.
feet to get within, or down 5 feet to get within range. So that's 45.
okay. So
And it would be 15 feet up
Back.
there. So it
more
would
than
need
what
to
it
get
already is. Yeah.
10 more. Yeah. It can move to about there and get up to, or no, it would have to stay there to get up to 30 feet then.
Okay.
Okay.
And what you call now a finger kind of presses on his ear of Gargan's, I mean, and he says, I have to get back to this. Alrighty. He's calling in for air support, and his hands up on his ear, he's looking into a radio, and he's going, urgent death, dying, hell, now, and then a brief detailing of where he is.
I'm trying to remember. Is this something he has?
Oh, I thought you were like setting me up for this. This is directly from Note from Martin 3. I kind of thought that was almost in the script. So yeah, if you click on Note from Martin 3, you'll see the language.
Oh. I think this was actually set up back when you guys were planning the thing for this winter solstice.
That's funny because
Yes.
I literally thought you were almost reminding me this is the time to use this note, because when you said
Yeah,
Gargon, look
it's
to your south.
technically. Yeah. Oh God. This combat just got way easier. I think it did at least.
If you're saying that this is creating a rift in the space-time continuum, I could pretend I don't have it if you weren't planning on me having it. I thought you
I
were
didn't.
literally
I
telling
wasn't
me.
planning on this being like technically. You guys have barely gotten scratched except for Quark.
I thought this mama was like particularly bad. Yeah, if you want to just say, yeah, that note's not doesn't exist, otherwise it's
Oh
gonna
no, it
unbalance things.
exists. It's just
Yeah,
it's your decision if you're using it now.
I see. Um, okay, well, I was like I said, I kind of thought you were pretty much telling me to
Okay,
use it. But if you weren't, and this,
you
if
are free to use it. I forgot that was the phrase that we went with. I thought you were just making a joke in general.
no, I was reading your text directly.
Okay.
So I mean, what you call it is yeah, I mean, I think this thing has a capacity to like kill us all. No.
It's hard to say.
Oh,
I'm guessing this is an AoE.
yeah. Um, let's see. Yeah, I just don't want to mess the game up, basically. That's really what my concern is, putting something into effect that you weren't planning on. I don't want to mess things up. I know it's a little bit of, what do you call it? But uh, I'll. What's your advice on that? Because, like I said, my main goal is not to mess things up. I thought you specifically were planning on this.
No, this is one sec. I just got to take care of one thing here. This was not what I had planned here, but yeah, it
Okay, yeah. So
technically
let
could
me.
qualify.
Yeah, well, but
Uh,
I can. I'll pretend I didn't see it or whatever. And what I'll do is
oh no, this is happening. It's
Oh, go ahead.
it's legit.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, then that's what I would do.
I just gotta fix a few things here.
I'm just trying to imagine what this is.
It's funny. I literally thought he was pretty much saying, "Hey, this is the time to use it."
Okay. Time to count. Oh, okay.
No, the question is, where is that going?
So, yeah. While he's setting that up, I'll tell you what's going on. So each of us have like mentors or parents or that sort of thing. My parent, if you will, is a wizard mentor. And sometime in the past, I don't know when, I got a note from him saying, "New plan if things ever get extremely, or if you're in need, contact me via sending, specifically urgent death, dying, hell now, then a brief detail of where you are so that I can teleport there at once." Um, and when Brett said, uh, "Gargon, look to your south," I thought it was a sort of a
Oh,
subtle reminder.
it's definitely a threat. This is
I thought it was a
definitely the
subtle
most
reminder to use this
powerful enemy you
specifically.
guys have come across.
Yeah.
But all right.
So I thought it was almost like an instruction to use this, or a strong suggestion to use it.
Where did he go? Oh, okay.
So basically, this just happened.
All right. So, okay, that's the end of your turn now, right? Gargan?
I believe so.
Okay.
Oh, and let's
Uh,
except I might use my movement to get a better angle on this other guy. So I'll move up maybe like this, and then end my turn.
okay. Uh, where is this one? N. Okay, it is this one. Yeah, it's definitely attacking Zin after what she just did. Not that it'll matter because it's frightened and it will miss with both attacks. Okay, and how long does this last for? It's like I just got to figure out how long this effect lasts. Yeah, it's not going to be smart enough for that. Okay. Next up, oh, Sven.
Lovely, Sven.
So Saul, you were keeping an ear out, right?
Yep, I actively said that I was going to be listening for things. Hello?
Yeah. So you hear Sven screaming out, "Oh fuck no, there's babies!"
Yeah, at that point, if I went so I have what, 30 feet of movement? If I
Yeah, if
went
you were
in
holding
this,
until you could 30 feet. So 10, 20. Actually, 30 would get you to about here.
okay, can I see it from there? It looks like I can.
I'd say yeah. The trees are there, but that's flowing over.
That looks,
You would
yeah,
see
that looks like,
the main one. You wouldn't see the babies from there.
yeah. Uh, the main one is more important at this point. Get rid of this one, and the other two would be not that much a problem. This looks
In
more like
theory, yeah.
foliage.
But
All right.
Sven's up because you just had your movement. You had done your action, right?
No, that was just a movement, right?
Well, no, because you didn't you make an attack, or did you hold?
I didn't attack yet. I just moved here because I heard what happened.
Yeah, but
So you,
on your turn.
Wait, so I thought it was movement, attack, and bonus action.
Yeah.
So if I move, I can't
Oh,
attack?
okay, so that's what I was asking. So you basically were setting to reset your initiative at that point.
Wait, I don't get it. What?
So holding your action means you're just holding your single action. Holding your initiative waiting for something to happen means you reset your initiative down to that number to go at that same time as that person. And then you would get all your action, everything.
Oh, wait, are you okay? Wait, you're saying it's not my turn yet?
Well, yeah, because your turn was at the top of the order. That's why I was asking,
Oh,
because you did attack, right? Then you just didn't move.
yeah. No, so
Yeah.
like,
So
okay,
on
on
your
my wait,
turn,
hold on, hold on.
yeah,
On my last turn, I used all my stuff except my movement. I used my
yeah,
action and my bonus action,
yeah. So
and I
you
right.
held your movement, waiting to see if you heard anything. That's why you're able to move this 30 right now, and then on your turn, you'll be starting from there.
okay, yes, that sounds perfect. Okay, sorry. That clarifies
You have
so
to be
much for me.
confused for a second. Because I'm pretty sure I remember you doing like spells or an attack or something.
Okay. All right, I got confused. I thought it was my turn right now. It's like, whew.
Okay. One attack. Two attacks. Of course, he can never hit with both. Oh, he's got this one so close. Which one is it? 3? Maybe not as close as I thought. but you can certainly tell that this one is now taking quite a few hits. That's the end of Sven's turn. Unfortunately, now Mama Bear gets to go. 5, 10, 15. That would put her within reach of Big Jim. What does she get to do? Yeah, 1 claw, 1 bite. Okay. The beak misses, but the claw hits. Nope. I looked at the wrong one. What is his AC? Because that would have been 2 higher. Is it a 15? Oh no, he's got a good AC. Okay. So yeah, just the claw will hit. Oh. It just sort of front hand smacks Big Jim and slices him near in half, and he is sent, well, 5 feet or until he hits something, and he bumps into the backside of this owlbear. So that's the end of its turn. Quark, you're up.
All right. So first, I'm going to remove a potion from my potion belt and chug it.
Okay.
That's 2d4 plus 2.
Is it the potion of healing?
Yeah, potion of healing.
Okay. So roll 2d4 plus 2, and we'll see how much you heal for. And I'll get rid of one of those potions from your character sheet. Okay. So 9. Okay. 9 leaves 6. Okay. Back to being lightly wounded.
And then I'm going to fire my Radiant Salutation at Mama Bear as my bonus.
Oh, you still had that thing held?
Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
used it
okay.
yet.
Oh, yeah, you did the dart the first time. Okay. That'll hit. Okay. she lets out a little bit of a howl, and you definitely can tell she is locking eyes on you. Okay. Do you have anything else you can do?
No, that
Or I
was
guess no,
that was action movement
potion was
bonus.
a bonus action for your salutation, and you moved. So
Yeah, that's everything.
okay, Big Jim. Oh, Big Jim, what are you gonna do? Yeah, you're just kind of screwed no matter where you go here. I guess it would have been into there. Okay. Uh, all right. So he'll make 2 attack rolls with his Sean on the owlbear he crashed into. They both hit. 1 for 2, killing that one, and he will use second wind on himself. Okay. He still has his movement. 10, 20. Just going to back up a bit because he might need to heal still. uh, all right. So it's the one on Sven. We'll take 5-foot step forward so it can get better angle at him, and beak will hit. And claw will hit. How often can he parry? Oh, it had to be within 2. No, so no matter what. Okay. Those are both going to hit. All right. And that's going to pile up on Sven, and he's definitely hurting. Vincent.
What's this S token?
That is
And Drake has spirit weapon.
Oh, okay. I
Or
am
is it-
going. I'm going to move. Um, I'm going to move here and use my bonus action to hide, and then ready a sneak attack on this giant owlbear mother if it comes in line of sight.
Okay.
And if I'm hidden, does that give me advantage on my attack?
You have to make your stealth check first to see if
Yeah.
she actually doesn't see you.
Yeah.
She sees you.
I'm just getting my bad rolls out of the way.
Okay. All right. So all of you, except Saul, who's off in no man's land, will see running up from the bottom of the map an owlbear cup. Looks to be about 5 feet tall, charging into battle.
How many feet tall? I didn't hear that.
About 5 feet.
5 feet? Okay.
So
Now
the height of a short person?
Yeah. Now to see how life goes for Sven.
What do I think hurting the pup will give the mama owlbear the rage condition?
My guess is it's because you are wise and logical.
Okay, so the first owlbear pup on Sven misses with the beak, but hits with the claw. Second one will hit with both. And Sven is now in critical condition. Roger's up. Where's... Oh, God. Poor Roger. He's the closest thing to Mama Bear.
True,
He's
but
going
you
to do what
said,
he can.
but I was going to say true, but you said I have mama's attention.
You do. So he's going to fire off one shot with his crossbow, which will hit.
Wow.
Plunking her for minimal damage and running like hell.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Uh, and Drakia is up. Bonus action. How far can he move spiritual weapon? I think it can only move like 20 feet, can't it? 20 feet. Okay. No, that'll still work. That'll get there. So he will be able to make an attack with the spiritual weapon. It will miss. I think he's completely unwounded. Yeah, he's full. I'm trying to think of what he would do. I think no matter what, he wouldn't just run over and attack the defenseless cub. But I'm trying to figure out if he would actually charge towards Mama Bear. I think he would just move there. Oh. Okay, one sec. Is Zin injured? Zin is not. Quark, you aren't really injured anymore. Big Jim got himself healed up enough. Ben's the only one hurting. Yeah, so he has no one to heal. I think he'd step to there and hold his action for Mama Bear to get to him. Top of the order, Saul.
So Sven looks like he's down now, right?
He is.
He looks.
Yeah, he
looks-
is certainly looking beat up from where you can see.
Okay.
And he is now surrounded by 3 owlbears. Mind you, 2 of them are cubs.
For sake of the fact that no, wait, hold on. Thing is, I only have 2 second level spell slots left, and I'm wondering if I should save them for my actual party members, and use a first level on him, or go all in with second.
Up to you.
Give me a rundown on Sven's personality again. Just the cliff notes.
Sven, from what you, I'm trying to remember.
He wasn't
Were
nice
you
to you.
with the group with Vincent, or were you at the hotel by then?
No, she was with me.
Yeah, I was with Quark.
Yeah, you were with Quark, so you guys.
So I don't know anything about him, right?
All you would know is that he has one eye and he had sort of a dry sense of humor.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't use a second level on him then. Use a first level healing word on him.
What's the range on healing word?
Oh, that's a good question.
60 feet.
Wait, sorry, ignore that. Press the wrong button when I was looking for information. 60 feet. Is that
Who was that
60?
on?
Is that 60 feet?
One sec. I need.
You're not within 60 feet, but you can move to within 60 feet.
Yeah, so. One sec. From here, 10, 20.
Soul doesn't want to move if she doesn't have to.
30. 45. Oh, no, you are within 60.
Oh, sweet.
Or, wait, sorry, you need to move 5 feet over to be within 60.
Okay, just move 5 feet forward then.
Yeah, you just.
And since I already did it, that might as well be the one on him.
Yep. So that'll be on Sven. Well, the good news is he's no longer within 1 hit of dying. Most likely.
Yep. Okay. Then I would use longbow on the owlbear. This one. I think that fails.
That's a miss.
Yeah, thought so. Um. Yeah, and I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay.
It's kind of really relying on that
Oh.
arrow doing something.
Uh. That was around here. So, Gargan, you see a giant swirling purple and blue sphere gather about 25 feet south of where you were, close to where you actually were standing. And stepping through it is Martin.
Breathe a sigh of relief.
And he can see that thing from there. Okay. What's he going to cast? All right. Yeah, he's going to focus on Mama Bear. Okay, she has to make a dex saving throw. That's what it is. Piss off. Okay. Saving throw. Of course she did. Uh, so he casts Disintegrate, and she basically brushes it off. Uh, so that was his level 6 spell. What cantrips can he use?
Now I see where Gargon gets it from.
Yeah, and his cantrips are nothing that can be used right now. Wait. That's an action. Okay. He has nothing that can be used as a bonus action. All right. He just turns and looks back at you and goes, just looks at you, back at Mama Bear, back at you, back at Mama Bear, and goes, What have you brought me into?
It's all right. We got this. We got this.
Zin. Uh, okay. That's a 5 foot for her. Yeah, I can't see her going after the baby either, so. Wait and hold her action as well, waiting for Mama Bear to get within striking distance. Bobby. Moves back around. He gets his 2 shots. Yeah, he's going to go after a baby. That'll hit. And the second one will also hit. So he fires 2 arrows into one of the cubs. Saul, you're close enough that you would see it. You see him plunk 2 arrows out of the woods into this thing, and with just 2 arrows in it, this thing already looks like it's taken some damage. But you hear a very high-pitched scream. Come from it. Quark, you no longer have Mama Bear's full attention.
Shocker.
Unfortunately, that's all Bobby can do. He can't do much. Gargan, you're up.
Okay. So I drew the cone, and my guess is there's no way in the real world that I would be able to target both these, both the mother and owlbear 2S. Correct?
The mother and the owlbear? Why won't it let me
Yeah,
select this
I don't
thing?
think here. So here's 15. I don't think there's any way I can angle this that would effectively get both of them. Agreed?
The baby, no, but you could, right there,
Oh,
you would get Mama and the full size.
oh, fantastic. Okay, thank you. All right. Well, then he'll angle his way to best get both of them, and target both.
So that would bring him down to about there. More likely
I mean-
there, so he could be angled off and not sitting there when. How does flyby work?
So,
Because if he's
yeah,
pausing long enough to cast a spell,
so flyby, the way it works. So since he has a ranged spell, I don't think he's ever in striking range. But let's say he wanted to touch one of them, like sometimes there's a spell that uses touch, like shocking grasp or something like
yeah.
that. He would be allowed to touch the opponent and fly away without triggering an opportunity attack. And this is even less than that because he doesn't have to actually, he could stay 15 feet away.
Okay.
I think it's why a lot of us in the Find Familiar world use an owl instead of a hawk. It's because of that ability.
All right. So yeah,
All right, so
roll the.
let's see. So when I target both, I can just click the button, right? Of course, the mother saves, and then the acid damage. Did it damage both?
Yes.
It did. Okay.
It's just showing full damage for the one and then half for the mother.
For the mother. Perfect. And then I'll move Gargan into range here. Let's see. Something like that. And cast Firebolt on the mother. Sweet. A little better. All right. And that's my turn.
Okay. And that's your familiar's turn as well. Now the one that just got hit by you.
And of course, the familiar would be out of range of their attacks.
You'll hear some squawking, and it sits there for a second. Bends up. He will disengage, move back, and use his bonus action to retrieve, but not be able to drink his potion yet. Actually, he could. How far can he move? Yeah, he would have moved as much as he could to try and give himself time to get his potion. Okay. Mama Bear now. Goes to charge the way she needs to. Unfortunately, she's going to get up to there, and that'll trigger Andrakii and Zin's attacks. That were held. So, I believe Andrakii is up first. Forget this. That's a miss. And Zin. That'll hit. Yeah, I'd say she burns her last spell slot and adds a Divine Smite to this. All right, she's out of spells. Okay, now Mama. Yeah, she knows she can't get to where she wants, so that'll be one bite on Andrakii and then a claw on Zin. It's a miss. $24. That will be a hit. Just not on herself. So that will slash her, and she will get launched 10 feet back into a tree.
Since she, when in my line of sight do I get my action, my attack?
What was that?
I was holding my attack for when she moved in my line of sight,
Oh, okay.
but that's from last round, so I don't know if it still applies.
Well, so was in Drake Eyes. They all
It
held.
does.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you would get your attack, your held attack now. That's a hit. Plucking her up high, and she is looking moderately wounded. And you hear her let loose a very guttural roar, focused in
my.
the direction of where Sven is. Quark, you're up.
First, I'm going to use a bonus action to ready another Radiant Salutation.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to move up to Mama Bear and let loose.
I think that's touching. No, that's not. You would have to get to there to be touching. Or no, that is. Yeah, that's within her reach, but finally within. Or is that considered part of its square? Yeah, I guess that technically is her square. So right there would be your range. Okay. Oh, that'll hit.
And I'm going to hiss at her.
You're gonna what? Quark?
I'm going to hiss at her
Okay.
aggressively.
So yeah, you ding her up a little and oh wait, Zing got hit. How much did that do? Keep forgetting about that considering they get moved. 21. Yeah, that would apply a new level of exhaustion to Zin. Did that get on the wrong one? Yeah, I got dropped on Quark. Okay.
No, I'm not exhausted yet.
Oh, you have one, just not two.
I know.
Zin now has Okay, that was your go. Big Jim. He will Leroy Jenkins in there and looks like one hit, one miss. So he hits her with the foul shown for 15. He will use his accent surge to make 2 more attacks. Both of those hit. She is actually now looking very critically wounded. That's the end of Big Jim's turn. Get. Up next, oh, the owlbear that's over with Sven. It will actually stop and take a swing at Bobby because it needs to get by him. Oh, Saul, I need you to make a perception check. DC is going to be 14. Saul?
She said BRB.
She BRB'd 10 minutes ago.
Okay. All right, I'm going to roll for her then to see if she sees this. Yep. No, not there. Okay. I don't think anybody else would have an angle to see that.
Saul barely has an angle to see it.
And Sven definitely saw it. As Bobby got eaten in one bite. Vincent.
Hey, no!
I'm gonna move over here and use my cunning action to hide.
Can you
And then-
occupy her square?
Who's square? Oh,
Huh? Yeah, her
Huh?
square goes out to where that line of people is.
I don't want to be in her square.
So,
Like, is that in her?
one sec, let me I think I had her in between two squares, and that's why she was weirdly lined up. There she is. Okay. So yeah, she takes up all that. So where are you wanting to move up to?
Well, I'm not moving. I'm moving to here.
Oh, okay.
I'm picking a new hiding spot.
Okay. All right.
And does she see me?
No.
Okay. Do I get advantage if she doesn't see me?
I'd say so, yeah.
For attack. Okay.
Especially since she's also fully distracted with 3 people right in front of her.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
And that'll be my turn.
And that'll be Mama Bear dead.
I was going to say that should be squish.
Yep, your little arrow, or I guess it's bolt. You have a crossbow, right?
Yeah. Or no, I have a short bow.
It's an arrow.
You have a
He's got
short bow. Okay.
Arrow.
Yeah, little arrow just caught her in the right spot, and as she was squawking about, directly through the mouth, and she drops dead.
I tell Martin to stick around because I want him to meet my friends when we're done.
Catch the baby.
The babies are up. Okay, first one would get there. Second one would not be able to get up to actually attack Sven. So if only the first one can. Oh, that's a hit. But that's a miss. Okay. And Sven is in critical condition. Now the last baby. With no rational sense of what just killed Mama. Will charge up and take one at Big Jim and one. So yeah, bite will go on Big Jim. And that'll hit. And then odds on Quark, evens on Andrakii. This claw will go on Quark. So it takes a nip out of Big Jim's leg and then a swipe up the side of Quark. Roger. Well, he hasn't had a chance to reload yet, so he'll spend his action doing that, but he will move his full movement to be able to angle at the other one there. And Drakei, yeah, I think at this point he actually would take a swing at the baby. And miss. Oh, but bonus action, he can move Spiritual Weapon in and make it attack. And it clubs down on the baby, and yeah, that baby's looking a little beat up. Top of the order, Saul. Is Saul back?
Not according to Discord.
Okay. I'll say she's holding her action until she gets back. Martin's up. Okay, what can he do easily? All right, what's the range on Melfs? 90 feet. Yeah, he's definitely within that. So he will upcast Melfs to 4th level. And that'll hit. How much damage now? Okay. Okay. And since he has no bonus actions for some bizarre reason prepared, that'll be the end of his turn. Zen. She'll move through and just take a swing. Her mace, or no, her warhammer on the baby. That'll hit. Will this finally kill this thing? It's in critical. She will use lay on hands on herself, though. Okay. Gargan, you're up.
All right. We'll target the owlbear. And success. Acid damage. Still alive.
Which one is this? 2.
Did you just dragon
It
breath
is still alive.
Still alive. All right, so then I'll cast.
What did you cast there?
That was the owl dragon breath.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm gonna do firebolt on the same guy.
That'll hit.
Yeah. And if it kills him, I'll turn to Martin and tell him that's how it's done. If it doesn't, I won't say anything.
That does not kill it.
He's tough. That's one tough owlbear. All right. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Now it's this one's go. Well, you draw some attention, and unfortunately, Roger's in the way.
Sorry, Roger.
Not Roger. Bye, Roger.
And you watch as he bites down and also one snaps him up and gulps him down. And he can continue his movement and get his swing on with his claw on you.
Is it let's see, what's that? It's so would shield help me?
What's your AC?
Plus, let's see. See what that includes.
Is your AC 17?
It would be 18. Oh, you mean
No,
is it
before
17
shield.
now? Nope. Yeah, I think it's not going to work.
Then shield would not help. No.
All right. Then I just brace myself.
And yeah,
I'm like, ouch.
still chewing down Roger and gets a swat off on you. Oh, Sven. What can you do? Disengage. Oh, disengage is a bonus action, and then that's 25, 30, double move. Another. Did I drop him in between two? I did. Okay, so. All right.
Oh, also, I guess I didn't put the concentration on myself. So maybe we should roll to see if if that broke my concentration on Dragon's
yeah.
Breath. I should have applied it. Let's see. What anyway, how does that work? So it's he did 13 points of damage. Is that below the threshold? I forgot how that works.
Isn't it like an intelligence DC 13 check?
I think it's, let's see. Actually, do you want me to just put the concentration effect on myself and then you put 13 on me and see what happens?
Sure. So concentration taking damage. DC. It's a Constitution save. DC 10. Or half of the damage you take, whichever is higher. So in this case, how much damage did you take?
13.
So it'd be 10.
So 10. All right, I'll just do a Constitution save then. Got it. All right. Still concentrating. Whew.
Just.
All right.
So yes, it remains active.
Shoot. All right.
So Saul. Mama Bear's down. Sven just came running towards you. You did witness. Actually, I need you to make a perception check, DC 15.
Of course.
I need to see if you saw both of them. Okay, so you did. So before Sven came running this way, you got to watch Bobby get eaten by the owl bear in one bite. And
Oh,
while
fuck.
waiting here, you got to watch this other owl bear down to the right-hand side of the screen eat Roger in one bite.
Wow. Okay.
And Sven is hobbling along to you, clearly bleeding from like 8 different places.
Okay then. So just making sure I missed one of my turns, right?
No, we held it.
You held
For
it?
Yeah, it's basically declared that you hold your action until you get back.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
Because I didn't know what you would do, and there was a lot to trying to decide what you would do.
So this area is cleared, right?
No, they're just off the screen because they ran around behind the trees chasing Sven, and then he came basically. One sec. He went up and around and just came back down through here.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So they're still on the map. They're just outside of like that tree that you can see.
Then I'm not gonna go that way. What about this one?
That's still alive. It just ran up and smacked Gargan, and then the baby is surrounded by 4 people. Oh, and spiritual weapon. I'm moving it just to
If I go here, can I see this one?
go where?
Go here.
Oh.
Can I see this
Oh, yeah.
one? Yeah. Then I'd probably do that.
Okay.
Um.
Helps if I grab you and not the map. Yep, that's a square. Okay.
Then I shoot. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna shoot this with my longbow.
Okay.
Wait, that's the wrong dice. Is that
That's a hit.
Yes. Okay. Minimum damage. Okay.
You can see a multitude of arrows sticking out of the thing because I think that's the only thing it's been hit with. Well, I guess it did get hit, flinched once with the acid bath. Oh yeah, actually that one got hit with a 4th level Mel's acid arrow by Martin too. God, that thing has more burns than. But yeah, it's still alive. Ben's turn's done.
Wait. I also have a bonus action, don't I?
Yep.
So just use another first level on Sven for healing word.
Okay.
Since he ran towards me, and I feel like if I ignored that. Wait. Can I not drop it on him?
Actually,
I
had a
can't.
17.
I
You
can't
can
drop
do
it
it
on him.
on the combat tracker, probably not on
Oh.
the
Sorry.
map.
You can.
Okay, so for 5. Okay.
I forgot that you could do it on the combat tracker. I only usually do that for Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, it's when I brought over the ally tokens, they did not become targetable for some reason.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah, and then that would be it.
Okay.
Thank
Mark,
you.
you're up.
Okay. I would like to double move to here.
Are you disengaging first?
Nope.
Okay. Where'd you click again where it was? I'll make sure you're in an actual square. Nah, of course I was actually in one the first time. Okay. So baby will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yep. I was expecting that.
The claws run by. It's a miss.
And I'm going to use my bonus to Radiant Salutation the owlbear up there.
Yeah, I'd say you can see it. Yeah, that's a hit. So it gets blasted and it is critically wounded. But it is.
Wait a minute. I thought I targeted it. Okay.
You
Whatever.
did with the damage, but not with the hit, but an 18 hits.
No, I mean I hovered over the owlbear and did both the attack and the damage. I was expecting it to sort of do it automatically.
It did do the damage.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, Big Jim will try and finish this off with the little guy. Oh, the first one's a miss. Both of them are a miss.
Wow.
And now the one you just hit. Giving them a new target.
Wait a minute. How did I get damaged again?
Huh?
How did I get damaged again?
When did you get damaged again?
I don't know, but I was at 4 the last time I checked.
Oh, you got hit by, I think, the baby.
No, you said it missed.
No. Like when it moved in there.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, and then little double move, which will get it. It's gonna land one short, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Vincent, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. No, I'm gonna go. Go around to here. Is that baby owl still alive? Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
And that's actually in between two squares.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the gray. Okay.
Okay.
I'll use bonus action to hide.
Oh, it's gonna be dead now.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's not going to see me. And I'll go ahead and try shooting it.
Yep. You plunk that one out.
Good job, guys. And that's my turn.
Nice shot.
Okay. That's a double move, and then this one and one behind it. Okay. Wait. All right. Technically, it's in Drakiai's turn first. 1 second. I forgot I had gotten rid of the other owlbear. So what can he do over here? Moves this 20 feet, and he himself can move 20, 25. Okay. So spiritual weapon first.
Like, please kill it.
That's a hit. That kills it. Okay. Saul, you're up. Oh, actually, he wouldn't have had to move, so he can then move to there. Considering combat's done over here. Saul?
So this is the last guy?
And the two babies.
Well, yeah, but okay. If I moved here, can I see that one? Or would I need a little go
Yeah,
lower?
right there, because you were putting in between 4 different squares.
Okay. I'm a little zoomed out, so I couldn't point exactly.
Yeah.
Then. Wow, Sven is still so close to dying. Owlbears don't have ranged options, right?
No, they do not.
Okay, then I'll just use the one Bardic on him. Wow, that is hard to aim. There it is. Okay, well, not one Bardic, one first level spell slot. What am I saying? And then I will use the longbow attack on this guy. Ooh, a natural 20. And then
Okay. Yeah. W. You plunk that one off from a distance right through the ears, and that one's gone.
sweet. Yeah, that's my turn. And then we just have
Okay.
the babies. Maybe we can capture these guys.
Martin. Uh, okay. Gargan?
Yep.
Martin's going to say, do you want to go for a ride?
Oh, to send me, like, get me closer?
Yep.
Yep, sure. But I was waiting for my turn to say one thing. I I was mistaken when I said my armor class wasn't 17. I forgot about the cloak of protection. So it would have missed. I'd like to tick off a first level spell and take the damage off. And then say yes to Martin.
Okay.
So,
Not
yeah,
that it's
well,
really going to matter much in a minute.
no, it's just
Oh, how much damage did you take? Was that the only damage you took?
yeah, it was the only. So was all of it.
Okay.
All right, and I
So
say I'd love to go on a trip,
So
assuming he's
he's going to
sending me
cast
into range of those guys.
Dimension Door. And he'll drop him and
I didn't.
you.
All right.
Is Dimension Door a bonus? Please say something he has as a freaking bonus action. Okay. I don't think so. No, it's an action. Okay. I really need to work on his spell list. I don't think he has a single bonus action spell, so that's his turn.
All right. So
Well, it's
I
not your
just
turn yet either. Zing gets to go
oh
first. With no spells left and out of range of any combat. Yeah, she's just gonna hold. So the owl
so that's my marker. Yep. He's gonna then
right
target
there.
these two. Yep.
Okay.
Anything?
They are both injured, but both still up.
All right. And who's this guy? Quark.
Wait a minute.
It's- oh, gonna. Did someone say wait a minute?
Yeah, I just dropped my water bottle.
Let's see. Quark is. Well, he has damage, so I'm not going to use him as a shield. All right, I'm going to shift over
Thank you.
like this. Actually, maybe get out of their range. Yeah, they'd have to pass. Is that a fair move, and I would still be able to target one of them?
It's like you keep dropping yourself in between two squares.
Okay, but
I just moved you.
okay, I'm off now. You could put me.
So you wanted to get back in here, you'd be able to get there.
All right, I could probably get the top guy, right?
Yeah.
Let's first of all let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this arrow. All right, we'll go for the top guy then.
That's a hit.
Man,
It lets loose a whimper and it is definitely seen better days.
all right, and I think that's it.
Okay. Sven's up. Yeah, he'd be able to get to there. Try one on the more wounded one first to see if he kills it.
He kills it.
Yes, he does. And then his second attack on the other one. Stop. That's a hit. And I'm pretty sure this will kill it. And that one's done. So after about 5 minutes time, you have successfully eliminated actually I guess it was probably closer to a minute.
Yeah, just under 2 minutes.
Yep. You guys successfully have eliminated the owlbear threat.
I would submit it was 36 seconds. But
And it took
who's
an
counting?
entire session.
That was some 36 seconds.
On that, I think we're actually going to call it there.
Cool.
Although I will, when the next session starts, I'm gonna proudly introduce my friend to Martin.
I'm gonna go try to find that guy that slit my
Stop
throat
that.
in the tavern and see if I can revive him so I can cut his throat.
Do you mind if I go reclaim the dart I put into the tree at the beginning?
Yeah, anybody that
I assume we'll do battlefield
needs
cleanup.
to can attempt to retrieve up to 50% of their lost arrows and stuff.
I mean, I'll do that too. I usually do that for
So
my arrows. I feel like it's a default at this point.
It is not. Do I need to roll to retrieve it, or do I just yank it out of the tree?
no. In your case, just roll a d6. Odds you get it, evens it broke.
What about me?
Just because you only did one, so yeah, you get it back. Soul, you get half your arrows back, so that'll be 2 of them. Okay.
Okay.
I think that takes care of all of our ammunition. Oh. Hopefully we will have Andrakiansin back for next session to go through the aftermath of all of this. All right. See you all again in 2 weeks. And everybody have a good night.
Nice.
See ya.